You have found the Titus Podcast Armageddon Update with hosts Christopher Titus, Rachel Bradley, and Ken Highland. And now, here's Christopher Titus with this week's Armageddon Update.
I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. And it was a Republican Armageddon last night as New Jersey elected Mikey Sherrill, a Democrat, 10-year U.S. Navy helicopter pilot. Virginia elected Abigail Spanberger, a Democrat former CIA manager, and a man named Zorhan got elected, whose only government job was on the city council. I guess dudes get a different break. While the California Bear mauled Republicans by rigging the system to get even with Republicans for rigging the system. Last night, Republicans got their asses handed to them. 3 liberal justices in Pennsylvania were challenged.
Came from back. Get out of here. He didn't do it, and you did.
All won their re-elections, and on and on and on. Aren't we all surprised, though? How is that possible? That the Democrats dominate after Donald Trump has come through so well for America, in the past 10 months. I mean, after the election where he claimed immigrants were eating pets.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
Said he had concepts of a plan for healthcare.
You still do not have a plan.
I have concepts of a plan.
Would end the Ukraine war on day one.
If I'm president, I will have that war settled in one day, 24 hours.
Before I even arrive at the Oval Office, I will have the disastrous war between Russia and Ukraine settled. I would get a settlement in 24 hours.
And Kamala Harris was going to end America.
But if she becomes your president, our country is finished.
Well, in the last 10 months, Donald Trump has hired a hoopty clown car full of dipshits and dumbasses. Podcasters are running the FBI. And where is Dan Bongino? Can someone please find Dan Bongino? Trump has killed Food Aid, so America, a country that used to help, is now responsible for 4.5 million kids starving in the next 5 years because of the giant, warm, acid-filled heart of Donald Trump. He has pissed off all of our allies, released troops on the streets against Americans, and created a mass Gestapo full of cowardly bitches who are hunting our friends and neighbors without charges, warrants, or the rule of law. He's weaponized the Department of Justice and paved over the Rose Garden while Republicans in Congress are buying knee pads by the gross. So, how is it possible people are voting against Republicans after how much they have helped Americans? By giving billionaires a $4 trillion tax cut. Those billionaires are hurting. Please help them. Zuckerberg needs a new barnacle cleaner for his yacht. How are people pissed after Republicans are trying to make 17 million either lose their health care or have the price doubled or tripled? How is it possible Republicans lost after putting a heroin addict with a brain worm in charge of our health? You guys thought Fauci, the guy that stopped AIDS, was incompetent? Yet this piece of fetid pepperoni thinks science is sorcery and thinks cheese is a vegetable. How is it possible that Americans rebelled against this group of Nazi fembots currently running our government? Is it possible that Americans have finally realized that voting and getting involved in who runs the country does fucking matter? That maybe it's not that funny to put a bankrupt pedophile, rapist, felon, asshole, reality television hack in charge of the most powerful country in the world. Do you get how bad of a job, how incompetent, how treasonous and traitorous the Trump administration is? They tore down the White House. Here's how bad people hate Captain Kankles. They lined up for hours in a misogynistic country to vote for 2 women, and in the city where 9/11 happened, they elected a Muslim socialist. Then said, hey, California, we want you to cheat. And we did. The voters spoke, and now we Democrats are playing by the same rules as the Republicards. Funny how mad they get when we do that. Keep it up, people. Scream sanity. I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. It's so funny how offended they get. You guys can't cheat like us. We cheat. We're the guys who cheat. You guys are supposed to follow the rules and write a strongly worded letter. Yeah, nah, fuck it. I'm going to write my letter on a baseball bat, bitches. Hi, everybody. Christopher Titus, Titus Podcast. We're already arguing. With me, as always, the lovely Bombshell Ray.
What's up, people?
And the Highlander. Yeah, it is. I will say this. I don't think anybody needs to get too excited. This is, yesterday was, with the two governors, two female Democratic governors, and Zandani, and then
Mamdani.
Zamdani.
Mamdani.
Mamdani. Mom? Oh, Mamdani. Oh,
He's
Zoran. I did it.
Zoran.
Which
Zoran
I
Mamdani.
said, well, they just elected a guy who has the same name as the fortune teller in Big.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yes.
And he goes,
And
no,
And there's
wait.
the first joke.
Oh.
You're right. What an interesting trivia.
We will grant free
Yes.
bus.
Yeah, free bus. What do you want? I wish I had free buses. Then you're on a bus. And then
There's
we
something to say for that too. You said that he actually has a plan. Whatever you think of it, he's not saying we'll have it. Here's a binder.
I've got
and
a
the binder's
concept
empty.
of a plan.
I've got
2
concepts
weeks.
of a
I've
plan.
got a concept of a plan.
We forgot.
What's your plan for healthcare? Well, I have a concept. I have concepts of a plan.
Brother, you were in office for a term already.
Yeah, you've already been there.
We're
for 4
asking
years.
you after 4 years.
Well,
no?
then I just love that, because listen, Democrats are most of the time. I've loved that the Democrats finally got pushed to this point where they're like, no, we're going to cheat like you fuckers.
Yeah.
Usually we're like, no, we don't have to. We're going to still win. And they're like, no, okay, if you guys are
made
going to
me
start,
laugh at
if
that today.
Texas is going to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck the
Yeah.
high road.
Okay, California, cheat. That's what he
We're
said.
voting for you to cheat like a mother. Cheat as hard as you have to cheat. And also, if you look at about how bad this is such an indictment of what's happened in the last 10 months. Because if you look at, so women who, as Ray pointed out this morning, notoriously avoidable as elected because they're women. Yet these women, and to be a woman to get elected, you have to be a fucking helicopter pilot in the military
And a NASA
or in the
astronaut.
CIA.
Yeah.
Or in the CIA.
Oh, well, Mikey Sherrill flew helicopters for 10 years and then went to law school and then got elected to the House of Representatives. And then they were like, close, but we'll give it to you.
Okay.
And was a pop star.
Yeah.
And was a-
Yo, bring it down. Of course.
And no offense, to Mamdani, but if a woman had been city council, and
Just
that
city
we
council?
would not even be considering that.
Yeah.
It's like women have to.
So here's how bad people are pissed off. And I think someone pointed out on the radio yesterday, why don't you tear down the White House after November 5th,
right,
you idiot?
right.
He did it right before the election.
Yeah.
He's not the smartest guy.
Kamala was on a podcast this week and she said, "Are you fucking kidding me? You've got to be fucking kidding
That
me."
he tore down the White House?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that he's
exactly.
cut people's food aid and simultaneously is announcing that he's spending $300 million
She said
on
fuck?
a dancing
Yes.
room.
And
She
then-
said, fuck.
And
That's
then
why I
posted
said
here.
it.
We've remodeled the Lincoln bedroom bathroom. And then
Oh, dear God, with gold.
with gold and marble and shit. And I'm like, so people are starving.
Yes.
And you're putting this up. It is so. We are in one of those moments in history. That's the other side of this moment is not good for everybody. The other
Well,
side.
keep going. What else did he do on
Okay.
Halloween?
What did he do on Halloween?
How did he celebrate Halloween?
Oh my God, he had a Gatsby party. Jesus Christ!
believe
But it's weird. I mean, it's like how it's impossible to kick 330 million people in the balls. So he's like, you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have just a fuck you party to the people who who just aren't getting paid.
Yep.
Who are starving.
Yep.
So what happens is, here's how bad it was. So if you lay it down, I woke up this morning and thought, oh my God, 2 women got elected because and people waited in line for hours. Then in a city that was actually attacked by guys, Muslims flying planes in 9/11, they elected a guy, a Muslim socialist. And
That's how far the pendulum has swung.
They're like, fuck this, man. And then California's
And
like,
women.
yeah, let's do some illegal shit. California's like, all right, guys, let's get together as a group.
Everybody
it's
gets a gun?
It's a heist. It's a heist. We're going to take some seats.
First ever female governor of Virginia.
I
Ever.
said to her, I wish more women would get elected. Do you know why? Because they're just better at certain things.
Well, do you know my sister got her PhD?
Like, I don't want her lifting anything. Don't be moving the furniture or nothing. Just
Yeah.
we'll get that. We'll move the
Right,
shit.
because we'd make you look bad.
Yeah.
No, not in the
Don't
least.
drive to the
That's
office.
not-
We won't-
Please. I can lift.
We'll
Oh, I'm
get
a
you
better
a car.
driver. I'm a better driver.
We'll send a
too.
car.
But when it comes to thinking
There
shit
was a
through,
point where he had like 7 or 8 tickets, and I still have 0. I'm a better driver.
I had 0
I'm
accidents.
fast, accurate.
Mm.
I'm really fast. You have to admit.
You have to be told to turn into our driveway.
Yeah. Ask him how that went
You're
over.
passing it. You're passing our house.
Babe, right here.
I
I
think
fucking
I-
live here, asshole.
Came to a complete stop in the street so I could slow turn
She
to him.
did. She did head comedy. She was like, Yeah, this is it. Right here.
Yeah.
So
We're in a shutdown.
In a shutdown,
Longest shutdown in American history,
Right.
or tied for that.
and he does all these horrible things. And the one I went through, and I'm going to update. Nothing he did has worked. How is anyone surprised this went this way? I wasn't really surprised.
I am, because I feel like we keep getting kicked in the balls.
But the Democrats have a great way of kicking themselves in the balls. If you notice, the Democrats will, and they did it with Mondami too. Schumer, who, by the way, can we just retire Schumer? Schumer, like as I threaded out yesterday, he needs a Werther. Give him Werther's mint and just let him suck on it. Let him go to the general store, buy some gingham, and then give him a Whitland stick and a rocking chair, and just get him the fuck out.
Seriously,
Because he basically wouldn't back up Mamdani.
Yeah.
And what I really bothers me about it is that when Obama, Schumer, and Hakeem Jeffries even didn't jump on him, I'm like, well, what did they know about this guy that we don't know, that they didn't want to side with him?
well, they're part of that. They're on the dole to a large degree.
Not a large degree. They're
They're speak out corporate donors, right. And he's coming at it with fully left, like as far left as we can go.
Right. So
not far left.
When they keep using the word socialist, and
That's why I think they went into
what I really want to point out to you people, where the fuck do you think you live? Did you pay for that road? Is that your road? Is that Ken's road that got him here? Is it Titus's road? No, that's socialism. We all pay taxes. We all get shit for that. Healthcare. The rest of the world has it. Guess who doesn't have it? We do. Guess what? They don't pay more taxes than us, especially in California, but they have universal health care. So guess what happens? They get to pass their wealth to their children. They don't have it sucked out of them by the end. So socialism, let's go over what a socialist country. The military is a socialist program. The fire department is a socialist program. The police department is a socialist program. Any kind of food program is a socialist program. Unemployment, when you lose your job, is a socialist program. You live in a democratic socialist country. So shut the fuck up, you people that keep talking about socialism. If you've ever had a food stamp, if you've gone to a public school, social program.
Social programs are government-led initiatives designed to provide for the public good, with examples ranging from universal social services, which we have a lot of, like public education and healthcare, to economic regulations such as the minimum wage. They're based on the principle of prioritizing the collective welfare and are often funded by taxes.
FEMA is a socialist program. Guess what? None of those checks you got during the
Social
pandemic?
Security, unemployment that you got during the pandemic.
That's what I just said. Social Security.
Food stamps, public schools, police and fire departments, libraries,
the
buses,
post
trains, trams, public transportation.
So you can't walk out your front door without seeing a socialist program.
Medicare, Medicaid.
Because you have water to your house?
Yeah.
Because that's a fucking socialist program. The one giving everybody
infrastructure.
Water. Yeah, everything.
Roads, dams,
you dumb motherfucker. And they keep using socialists like, do you know why they want to keep using it? Because here, I think, I know you, I'm really talking in a second, so I keep interrupting you. Here's what I want to point out. They want to see the word socialist because they want to take away what they want to take of. The problem is the socialist program that they're giving to the billionaires is crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know how much Elon Musk gets? Do you guys know that $7,500 for every car that he sold was a socialist program to make sure they could sell electric cars?
Yep.
He was getting $7,500 per car. You weren't. I mean, it was off the price, but they were giving it to Elon Musk.
The corporate subsidies that we pay out of our taxes
Crazy.
is like $1,000 per whatever.
Yeah.
When the safety net for SNAP and all that other shit, it's only $30.
It's $38 a month. Yeah,
and
to make sure people don't die.
And when you take that away, crime and other expenses go up.
Yeah, I was thinking about this exactly on the way to work today. Okay, so let's say a $38 a year, whatever it is to fund SNAP. Well, here's the problem is currently right now in America we have a brain drain. Our education system has been defunded because it's a socialist program, and they want all. So basically, what they end up doing is the people that can afford it can send their kids to school, while the poor people's kids don't get any smarter. On top of that, now they want to cut their food. So not only are their kids not getting smarter, they can't even think very well because they're in constant stress because they're hungry. They're starving. So now, if you guys don't help the poor, if we don't feed people that can't do it. They aren't in health. They're not working well enough in their brains or their bodies to go to school to get good grades to rise up. So basically, the rich are keeping people fucking down by cutting these programs.
It's stupid because socialism is for the collective good.
Right.
And so people with all the money, they're fine, obviously stomping on people without, but those are the people that, desperate people do desperate things. And when people are hungry or they see their children hungry, that's who is going to be coming to your house in the middle of the night.
Yep.
It's really stupid. And it's why we got away from, after the late 20s and early 30s, which he unironically portrayed on Halloween night. Yeah. That's why we started implementing more socialist programs to lift everyone up.
Right.
Because then also the poor people use that money and they buy food from the grocery store that the slightly richer middle class man owns. And then that middle class man can afford more employees and he hires and he buys a car and
boat.
that the rich man
And then
owns.
all of a sudden, if you guys, it's amazing how stupid people are about economics.
Yeah.
Because, and then that kid who was poor, born into a bad situation, he actually ate healthy on his way up. He went to school. He did well in school. He got a scholarship and he started his own business. Now he hires 10 people. That's how this shit works. And for you, and yet all we're doing is giving rich people who have enough money for 10 generations.
Yep. Yep.
We're giving them more money. Again, I always say it. What's the line then, Titus? Where do you stop it? Your own fucking space program. That's the line.
Yeah. What the fuck?
If you have your own space if you have a space program and other countries don't, and that's the line.
I just think in general that we should all pay the same tax rate.
Exactly. Agreed.
Corporations are not people. And
no, they aren't.
Even though Citizens United says they are not people, and everyone should pay the same tax rate. It makes no sense that Elon Musk or Carnival Cruise Lines or Exxon pay zero taxes. Zero.
Exxon gets subsidies.
I know. And then they don't just pay zero. They get money back.
They get
they're on welfare.
They get sent $4 billion
what
a year.
People are actually afraid of is fascism, and the media has not delineated. They've allowed this socialist sort of Red Scare Part 2 thing to ramp up, and no news channel has done a special on what actually is socialism.
And socialism and fascism.
Right.
Because people are dumb. They don't hang out these communist socialism. First of all, that's two fucking different things.
They don't know that, though.
I know they don't know that. So you live in a socialist country. Again, next time you're in your car or you're on a bus that's provided by the city, that's socialism. If you are getting a subsidy as a farmer, that's socialism. So you people that voted for Trump are living in a socialist country, taking advantage of the socialism that currently exists in America. You morons.
But they need to delineate between what they've been brainwashed to believe, which is socialism, like old Russian, Stalin,
USSR, or Cuba.
That's been that's socialism where everybody has to give everything to the state. Well, we are in a democratic socialist country where we all pull our things together for ourselves.
And also, what some guy wrote me today, I posted something on Threads. It was a pretty good thing. Basically, the people that are now saying, oh man, I didn't know it was going to be this bad. They were holding up mass deportation signs. You did fucking know. And to say sorry now is like Jews, after Dachau apologizing to a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
You said pile the other day, and I was like,
yeah, but it's true though. You don't get apologies after you already set this shit in motion.
Yeah.
Now, people always say you got to give people forgiveness. And one guy wrote, "Man, you're such a shill. It's obviously Titus is getting paid to write this shit." He goes, "You never thought anything about hungry people or any kind." I said, and I just wrote back, "I started my own charity in 2007. I
don't think that's the point. I think the point being that you were raised without much at all.
Yeah, right.
And you even said in one of your specials that your dad would sometimes go hungry, so you didn't.
Right.
So, yeah, you actually do have a very real life perspective. Your mom,
but I don't get paid.
Moved you into someone's actual garage. You came back and
I was
you lived in someone's garage door clicker garage.
Carrying Monster's coming out in January, by the way.
Yeah, not like an ADU.
No, I didn't like
Like
a converted garage.
Clicker.
There was a cot near the Chevy.
Yeah, exactly. Like people act like
That was a short term because I got the hell out. I moved back to my dad's house. I'm like, well, this ain't working.
where you lived, and at one point one of his exes took all the furniture, and you guys sat in a raft in the living room.
It's true. Okay, guys, I need to go to therapy after this. I need to deal with this.
I just
again.
get tired when the idiot people talk to you
rich
without.
old millionaire. Yeah,
Okay, buddy.
Plus, how many shows have you guys done for
for the army and for my
yeah,
charity.
I drag
American
him along. I'm I'm
okay.
the one with a charitable heart.
You
in
okay
this
with the
family.
99% of the
the project.
You're like, I throw a couple change out at the corner.
But here's the thing. So what does and these people are talking, I work 70 hours a week to get my fucking money. I shouldn't be giving money to somebody else. Okay, listen, man. I'm glad you're a hard worker. There are people that are disabled. There are people that can't work. They're addicted. They were never taught. We know people in the foster care system that were never even. Their parenting was so bad they don't know how the world works. So no one's ever taught them. And the only way we become better as a society is not by motherfucking people so they actually become criminals or whatever. The only way we survive as a society is to raise them up. Yeah.
Can I talk?
Rachel?
Thank you. May I speak to that guy again?
Which guy?
That doesn't want to pay for any.
All right, man. Listen, 70 hours a week. And you know what? I pay my own shit.
Yeah.
Everyone else should pay their own shit.
Okay. So you're happy that we cut food aid.
Hell yeah. Fuck them.
Okay. And whose tax dollars do you think are paying $300 million for a dancing room and $230 million back into Donald Trump's pocket from the DOJ? Whose tax dollars?
Well, that's from the government.
That's China.
No.
Where's
The
China?
government, the tariff
Okay.
money that China's paying is paying for the ballroom, and that's why we're doing it.
Okay, I got bad news for you because Trump's
Yep.
attorney today in the Supreme Court
Right.
argument about tariffs
Mm.
did finally admit that tariffs are paid by you. So he's conceded 80%.
No, come on, man.
Yeah,
no.
Trump's own lawyer just
No,
said that.
Wait.
Biden. Well, when Biden,
Okay.
Biden.
he took
Hunter.
documents
Oh.
too, and he had them in
Hillary.
his garage. Okay.
Hillary, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he had 4 whole documents by his Corvette.
Okay, bad news again, guys. Biden, when all this was happening, had his people search for anything marked classified, and it wasn't anything top secret. And when his assistant or aide found them, they called the DOJ to turn them in. The bad news is over the period of about a year, Trump lied and argued. Then he gave 4 boxes back, and one of his aides showed investigators a picture of about 100 boxes. And these were top secret nuclear secrets war plans.
Oh, come on, man. Fake news.
Oh, okay.
That was when Trump was
Yep.
really the president.
Hillary.
Okay.
That was
Hunter.
Trump's military.
Okay. Well, then if he's already served 2 terms, how could
Hoax.
he serve?
You're
Hoax.
You're a nasty lady.
yeah, you are.
That's where it always
It
goes.
all just drops into the
You're a
same
nasty
shit.
woman.
You're a nasty
And that's a
woman.
nasty question.
Oh, man. He told someone to shut up.
This episode brought to you by Fitbod, something Donald Trump does not use. I just
That
want
is
also, if you guys
They don't
want,
have Kankle
if you guys
exercises.
want a happy today, here's a
in
Yorkie
a shirt.
with a bow tie and a plaid collared shirt.
Hello, you look beautiful, puppy. When I started Fitbod, they would give me lunges, and I would do lunges, and I was wobbly. I was weirdly, I was hated them, and I was wobbly. I still have, maybe it's a psychological connection to always hating legs, but I did legs this week, and I was like,
No wobble.
I added to the number that they gave me. I was like,
You
I can do
actually
more.
came in and said, I like lunges now.
Yeah, I wobble. Running upstairs. Like, not that I'm always fairly useful and fairly in shape, but I didn't understand how much better my life could be. And so I'm on, this is November, I think November 15th or 16th is 2 years on Fitbod. And I have to be honest, I am healthier, better, thinner.
You actually really enjoy working out.
My body fat percentage is down by 6%. I am
Wow.
incredibly happier doing it. And I was,
I can tell.
and I still get angry when like I get open Fitbod and it
Tell
goes.
him what it is, Tiger.
So guys, go to like the App Store, Download Fitbod. It'll give you workouts. You can use it, I think, for a
Don't
week.
do that way. Fitbod.me/Titus so that you can get the discount.
Oh, go get the discount. Tell me how to get the discount again.
Fitbod.me/Titus. And with that, you'll get 25% off your subscription, or they let you try the app for free for 7 days. fitbod.me/Titus. So it's an app.
Yeah, it's a great app. Gives you I don't know how many, let's say 1,000 exercises. It tracks what you do. It tracks what you lift.
Customizes every workout to you.
Yep,
and adapts as you improve.
So like if I today, like I don't know, like I know what I did yesterday. So today, if I just go to Fitbod, I hit Fitbod, and it'll populate. It'll just populate. Okay, now give me my workout. So I got it. I'm doing hamstrings, triceps, biceps, calves, and quads. So it's been spreading my leg days out weird. Oh, because I switched it. Oh, I switched my profile to a lean, clean cardio. So it adds a cardio section. That's why
that's why you started steering my Peloton.
Yeah, I didn't steal your Peloton. Oh, I have to jump rope and do stairs and recycling. Oh, God.
Fitbod is his great love and his great nemesis all at once. That's what it did. Exactly. I thought that too. Because it's actually something making you better and you're resistant to that. So Fitbod actually is fine-tuned by personal trainers. It's great for people that if you've never worked out before. I think it's also great because people that are scared to go to the gym and be in front of everyone and not know what they're doing.
Or not sit in a puddle of sweat from some douchebag who didn't wipe off the machine.
Well, you can still go to the gym to start out, but it's got videos that show you how to do every exercise.
Or if you don't want to go to the gym, body weight.
You can stay at home or do it at home with weights. You input whatever equipment you have, whatever your goals are. It customizes a new workout for you every day. You could work out 365 times this year, and the price doesn't go up. It's less than one session with a personal trainer for the entire year.
I'm on track for hitting 200 workouts per year. I know it's 165 days off.
This is why.
Doesn't sound that great.
So I just read this because this is what they created it to do, because it customizes a new workout every time and adapts as you improve to avoid boredom and plateaus. And that's how they got you.
They kicked my ass one day.
They kept you from getting bored.
I was doing curls one day, and I was doing curls, and I've been doing them, and then I hit it one day, and it said 50s, and I think the last one it gave me 4.
Did you put that video?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did. And I was like, I can't. There's no way. And yet I'd worked out for a year and a half, and I was like, holy God. I can actually do 50s.
You can see in the video that Ken put up a few weeks ago of you curling 50s that you're not swinging or anything. You're actually curling.
So it's made me a lot stronger. It's great. I wish they would add, and I love Fitbod. By the way, I wish they would add a calisthenics section, like a more advanced section. Because I'm 2 years in now. Like if you had to look at 400 exercises,
like a Cirque du Soleil Titus.
Yeah, like
section.
at 400. Or let's say you
what?
Like those like in like leg kicks and stuff. Like those.
I love when he makes up.
I'm making thrusters. Buttleys. I like to do buttleys.
That's what he calls.
What is that?
That's what glute bridges. He calls them thrusters.
Oh,
these are actually thrusters,
yeah,
but he calls what do you call those?
Those are woohoos. Woohoo! I do those.
I always have to decipher what he's talking about.
But go ahead, tell me how to get it, and let's move on.
Fitbod.me/Titus. 25% off your subscription. Don't hold me to this, but last time I checked, it was $79.99 a year, and you get 25% off of that. So you're paying less than $60 for an entire year of personal training. It's insane.
Let's say for this next year, you went to 2 and you got 2 personal training sessions. It's like 4 times what it would cost to just have Fitbod.
I'm going to give it to myself for Christmas or something.
What it does is it just reminds you, and it's not like it's giving you anything. It's not super hard, but you go, oh right, I didn't do that today. It'll track you. Oh, it does this percentage thing where I can work out. At the end of the week, it'll tell you on 100% of muscles you work what the percentage was, and I've been hitting about 96, 97%.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's getting deep.
It just breaks so much information. It tracks you. It also connects to another thing we use called Lumen, which will when I only have so many carbs, it'll say you get 95 carbs for today. Then I'll work out. Fitbot's connected to my phone. It goes, oh, you worked out. We're going to add 40 more carbs. So I even win by working out now. I get to eat pizza.
Zoran Mamdani has an all-female transition team.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Very Gaddafi style. Okay.
That was,
I like that you said, okay, go ahead.
I could feel it.
Fill in the blank. Go ahead.
I do have to say that no woman with that experience is getting elected as mayor of New York City. I was going to say earlier,
Can you please tell people what you said
when
about the Gatsby Party about Trump? What the Gatsby Party was for Trump?
oh, I said it was. I don't remember how I said it, but I said it was like a tribute
He said, she
party to when his weenie worked.
said,
Not tribute. It was a
He said the Trump's Gatsby Party was a eulogy
for when his
weenie worked.
Because you just see all these like
Yes.
naked girls dancing and him just sitting there. Like, look, come on, brother.
There was a woman in a giant martini glass.
Yeah.
Like naked woman.
You
like doing a
could
striptease.
not have made it worse. It's so heinous.
Yep.
Fuck you to the American public.
It is so, you know what it is? It's so deliberately F you, like Melania's jacket
Yeah.
during the storm
I don't
cleanup.
care, do you?
I really don't care. Do you?
We're shitting on you, like in a video of him flying over and shitting on you.
But also-
and he actually
oh, yeah,
recorded
that
a
was
video
great.
where he actually shit on America.
Christianity.
Yeah,
But
just
also,
like Jesus.
he doesn't seem to get that, you know, how that ended up. You know, we also live in the future.
Yeah.
And after the Gatsby
Era.
Pretty
era,
soon after
the
that.
Gilded
Have you read
era.
the end of Gatsby? It's not
Gilded,
great.
ironically, which is what he does to everything. He made the Lincoln bathroom gold. Yeah,
He had a
there's
1.28 grade point average. He doesn't know history.
there's
he
a
does
real
not know history.
downside the next
What I don't-
couple of decades.
What do you think? I can't wrap my mind around, because it's not working. It showed last night that election showed that the Democrats are pissed off. Even independents. Rachel Maddow went over his numbers, and they're horrible. He's the worst. It's the
No
worst
good.
presidency of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Like his numbers are. He's like 18 points upside down on almost everything. If the Republicans know that, and they see what happened yesterday, and the only person that has switched is Marjorie Taylor Greene, and I still haven't figured out because she's dating some far right wing newscaster
looked
guy.
it up?
I looked it up.
Still dating.
His theory was
She
that
got in a good relationship.
because she's
Happy.
not so screamy
Assholey. Yeah. She's,
and dicky,
where do
and
we go?
she
Howler monkey.
backed up supporting women and believing women about the Epstein thing. And then we just saw a clip of her on Bill Maher, and she was speaking like this.
Normal.
Yeah.
And I was
Reasonable.
like,
She
what
was on The
is
View.
happening?
Great.
She did say I love Donald Trump though on The View. And then what's her face goes, great, whatever.
Whoopi?
Not Whoopi. Who's the other girl?
I don't know.
The white, very white. Jewish girl.
I don't know. This is a revolving door, right? I don't know. Who the fuck? I don't know.
Very New York Jew. She's a very funny comic.
Joy Behar?
Joy Behar.
Okay.
Oh, is she
Oh,
still
I
on
didn't
it? I didn't say her because I thought she was off.
Marjorie Taylor Greene has a new show on MSNBC, right? Doesn't she? No, she doesn't.
No, could be, all right.
That would
All
be-
right. All right. I
that's
was
a
going to
little-
say, what just happened? So I think, my theory about Marjorie Taylor Greene, before she met David Hogg, remember when she would scream at David Hogg, follow him and track him
Yeah.
before she got elected? And then she was an asshole. Her husband was kind of an asshole. She was cheating on her husband with some weird guy at the gym. And then she got into this, and I think people turned on her, like in public. I think you can only take so much shit in public before you realize it must be me. If everybody's coming at me, it's got to be me. Then I think she met this new guy, and I think she got in a relationship where maybe he's a good guy, or maybe whatever, she's better. And unless she just, because Trump wasn't going to bump her up, maybe she's just being evil.
Yeah, something happened because
Something happened.
she didn't. Everybody was getting high positions.
What the hell's going on with Marjorie Greene?
Did she go to
I
one
could
of
ask
those?
ChatGPT.
She would go to one of those 1950s, like when women would or girls would go to learn how to be proper. And
Why did Marjorie Taylor
You know?
Greene start acting normal and sort of nice? I can't be too far over because Selena will know that something's up with me. I would never say she's nice. There is not a single clear-cut answer. That she has appeared to act more normal or less overtly combative.
Yes.
Political analysts point to a few plausible reasons and motivations, so people are asking this. The first thing is strategic repositioning within her party. So Washington Post did an analysis of it. She went from being an outside agitator to being an inside player.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that's not true because Josh Hawley's that, Lindsey Graham is that. She's outside. She's saying the opposite of what the Republicans are saying.
Well, no, she's aligning more with GOP institutional goals.
Yeah, more like old school.
Rather than the new fringy MAGA.
Like Mitt Romney-ish.
This can help a politician maintain influence, access to committees, or avoid isolation within their own party.
So she's seeing the shit on the wall, is what she's the shit writer.
That's Washington Post. Number 2, consequences of past controversies and pressure. She was stripped of her committee assignments, faced censure efforts. The cost of continual extreme behavior increased. To avoid further professional or political damage, she may have adopted a comparatively calmer or more normalized persona.
Because Boebert shut the fuck up too.
Yeah, but Boebert just, for Halloween, did you see?
She dressed up as, she dressed up like a Hispanic worker, right?
With a sign that says ICE. It was a play on, do you see ICE?
Do you understand something?
It was really nasty.
But you understand how dumb Lauren Boebert has to be to think that's funny? Like, you know what's great about conservatives that you could, and I don't know, I got to talk about this. They're the worst at comedy. In the comics that used to be good comics that became right-wing comics, they're just insulty. There's no insight to the Republican side. You can't, because the Republicans can't take a joke. If you make a joke about them, they get pissed. They really can't. And I wanted to talk about, so Greg Gutfeld is not, but Elon Musk was on Joe Rogan. And here's what a sycophant psychopath Joe Rogan is. So Elon Musk gets on to tell this joke. And I think the joke is,
oh boy, here we go.
Oh, you got to watch it. It's, in fact, put it right here. We're going to put it right here. Elon Musk tells a joke on Joe Rogan. Put it right here.
So the joke is like there's two economists going on a hike in the woods. And they come across a pile of shit. And one economist says to the other, "I'll pay you $100 to eat that shit." So the economist eats the shit, gets the $100. They keep walking. Then the other then they come across another pile of shit, and the other economist says, "Now I'll pay you $100 to eat the pile of shit." So he pays the other economist $100 per pile of shit. We both just ate a pile of shit, and we both just gave the $100 back to me, and we both ate a pile of shit. This doesn't make any sense. And they said, no, but think of the economy, because that's $200 of that in the economy. That basically that measure eating shit would count as a job.
Now, but also he starts laughing. Okay.
He's laughing at himself.
Okay, all right. Okay. There's these two economists walking to the field, and one of them sees a pile of shit. He goes to the other one. I'll pay you
oh my gosh,
$100.
What the fuck?
$100 to eat that
Money
pile of
can't
shit.
buy funny.
So the guy goes, all right, and he eats the pile of shit, and then they keep walking, and then they come across another pile of shit, and he says, "Hey, I'll pay you to eat a pile of shit." So that guy eats a pile of shit, and so they both eat a pile of shit, and they have 100. And then he starts. This is, by the way,
this guy has a space program.
I'm doing it. Oh, you just watched it. I'm doing it exactly. And then he goes. So like the economy, so those guys, now they're claiming there's $200 put in the economy and there's jobs created. I'm like. I was like, what the fuck? I watched
Money bought him a better jawline.
And then you hear Joe Rogan laugh.
He laughed at it?
And I'm like, dude, you're laughing at something. Like if you were a dude, you just went, bro, you need to learn how to tell jokes. You need to take a minute to tell a joke. It was the worst thing I've ever seen.
This episode brought to you by Ridge.
Ridge, well, yes.
Something Elon has a very full one of, probably. So Ridge We love Ridge already.
Bank.
We love it.
Yep.
They
Pun intended.
both used to have giant brick wallets that they carried. Yours was
pillow. I had a
yeah,
large.
and yours actually was a brick.
Yours was
Yeah.
Yours was like some shit.
Mildewing.
It's a Skid Row tent.
It
It was
was.
Or a
like some.
wallet.
You had like a pirate thing, man. It was like
I've never
Like,
seen
yeah,
you be
there's
so
a map.
It was an old
excited.
map. Yeah, an old treasure map. Yeah.
He was so
There was
excited to
trinkets.
get that
And I
wallet.
couldn't find the treasure.
yeah.
His
But
back
also-
hurt.
But
He
yeah,
was sitting-
you're in a car with a normal wallet like this. And
Yeah,
like,
and you
why do
know-
I have scoliosis? Because you have a wallet.
And you do it slowly grows. You don't notice it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden
You
you're
did. You had papers, and it was very strange. Well, say hello to Ridge 2.0. They've actually refined it even more.
Oh, I got it.
Everything's better. It's now 10% lighter, which seems impossible. Because they say every gram matters.
It's so funny because the one thing I love about the Ridge wallet is how light it is, and they made it lighter. Okay.
Something cokeheads also say. They improved the
happening?
cash straps, the money clips, and the AirTag attachment. So you can attach an AirTag to this if you lose it a lot, like some people. Also improved surface design, tonal logos, matching plated cash straps. Like the thing that I like about Ridge is how cool they look and the colors. Like you can do carbon fiber.
Go check it out.
Go look. There's so many to choose from. I got the black cherry one.
Can we talk about the Ridge battery?
Oh, that thing is
Holy
crazy.
crap!
Yeah.
So if you guys go to Apple and you've got that battery stick on the back of your phone, it's an extra battery. You can in it. It's got the magnetic thing. So Ridge does the same thing, except Ridge thought it further. I've never seen a company out Apple.
That's a great Christmas gift.
And that Ridge extra battery, it's about the same size. It'll charge. It's got 2 cords on the top for 2 different kinds of iPhones. It's got this USB-C and it's got the old one, and those stick to the top, so you can charge something. You can charge it through those things, and it's got a little stand on the back, so when your phone's out, you can just stand your phone up. They out
Next level.
Apple. I
Yeah.
was like, I couldn't believe
It's
how
so
cool it was.
They make their stuff with aluminum, titanium, carbon fiber. The wallets hold up to 12 cards plus cash, over 50 colors and styles to choose from. They also now have NFL, MLB, and college team Ridge wallets. So just go to the website because they have a ton of stuff. They have a life warranty. That's another thing I love when a company stands behind their products. And if it's lost or stolen even, they've got you covered. So limited time deal. And I think these are also a great Christmas gift. Ridge is having their huge Black Friday sale. Go to ridge.com. That's RIDGE.com. You'll get up to 47% off of your order. By far the biggest discount that they do all year. That's ridge.com for up to 47% off your order during the biggest sale of the year. At the end, they'll say, where did you hear about us? Make sure that you tell them Titus Podcast.
it's such a great reinvention of the wallet. Like you think you're going from like the old school thing to like this, you think it's going to be like, oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
It's like a,
You say a string on
It's
it.
got
the wallet and you open it.
RFID,
Blocks RFID,
blocking so people can't digitally pickpocket. We should get one of these for our Christmas party. White elephant. We do a good white elephant gift every year because some of our friends don't have anybody. They don't get gifts. So they come to our party and you leave with something good. This is what we should do.
Yeah, do a wallet. We'll do a wallet and a battery package.
And people are going to steal that.
Yeah.
So there are internal reports, according to Selena, that Marjorie Taylor Greene is still extremely combative towards her colleagues.
Yes.
So,
But she has switched to the Republicans. She's going after Republicans. She blamed the shutdown on the Republicans. She said Mike Johnson is the reason this is happening.
because the
she
difference.
did?
She said that.
I know she was mad about the health care because her son got a letter saying he can't afford his health care anymore. It's tripled or something.
Everybody's health care tripled. Doubled or tripled.
See, before this period, she used to be just on the side of the right, no matter what. She wouldn't say a bad word about anybody.
She heckled Biden.
Yeah.
Her and Obama. Remember she dressed as
Yes, that was so trashy. ChatGPT wants me to know that, yes, she has at times behaved more normal, but it does not reflect a wholesale change in ideology or strategy. Selena says that she is strategically repositioning to get higher office or something.
She's just faking
And would
diplomacy.
like to show us specific examples at the same time where she's combative and then fakey nice. So clearly,
So it's bullshit.
I understand how Selene. I understand your position.
I like you. I need to get my own thing because I love that you have your thing.
I didn't name it. He named himself or she. I don't know. I guess Selena is a woman. I don't know. I don't know. So she specifically said Mike Johnson.
Yeah. She blamed Mike Johnson for. She goes, "It's shutdown has 100% to do with Mike Johnson."
Wow.
Also, they still have not sworn in Adelita
That's
Grijalva,
crazy.
which means they are violating 1,000 different laws. They swore in Republican guys in pro forma sessions, but they won't swear her in. So they're violating the law. They're cheating left and right. And then they have the balls that go, "We're going to sue California. You can't do that." Motherfucker, you just did it in Texas.
Yeah,
what are you talking about? The only reason it was done because you guys are fucking breaking the rules. I want to talk about this 1 second too. I want to kind of lay out what we are losing in this country. So, look, and for you dumb people out there, because I'm a dumb people. I am a dumb people. I was raised a dumb people. I stayed a dumb people for a long time. And now I do a lot of research and I do a lot of work and I figure out how things work. Why are Democrats better, in my opinion? Well, if you go through history, all the way back to Eisenhower, who was a Republican, was the last. I would say the last good Republican. He actually started the interstate highway system, which is a socialist program. That was a Republican. So every time since then, the economy has crashed. It has been because a Republican was in office and a Democrat has always saved it. Now, I'm not saying this. This is not hearsay. You can look it up. So we have all these countries around the world and the ones that are called socialists, if you look at them, they're in the top 10 places to live worldwide. People are taken care of.
Mortality rate's high. Education's high. Health outcomes are high.
Test scores are high. Reading levels are high.
Like a happiness grade is high.
Yes, everything.
Who doesn't want that?
So, but here's where we're totally screwed as a country. We're so lost in this corporate world now that every time someone goes, "Hey, why don't we have healthcare?" The corporations that make billions a day, the Merck and Pfizer and the hospitals, because they don't give it to the nurses, they don't give it, and the doctors, they go, no, that's socialism. Well, 30, you said 36 out of 38. I thought it was 37
out of 38.
37 out of 38 countries have healthcare. So here's
industrialized countries. There are 38 and we are one, and we are the only one without some form of socialized medicine.
So here's what I want to say about that. I want you guys to know what you lose because of that. Because it's like, we ain't like them countries. We're America. We're number one. That we're number one bullshit is based in absolutely zero facts.
Yeah, they're all laughing at us.
Yeah. So here's what you lose. So you spend your entire life. You're 65, 70 now, and you have you have something in your lung. Right now, you have your house. Your house is almost paid off, or it is paid off. You've got some money in the bank. You've got some stocks. You're going to retire in a few years, or you're getting ready to retire next year. All of a sudden, you get this bill for this doctor's for $160,000, and let's say your insurance only covers half of that. So now, of your savings that you were going to retire on, $80,000 goes away. Well, as we all know with medical stuff, it continues on, right? So then you get something else. That's $40,000. Then you get something else, and they cover part of it. And then, and unless you have great insurance, half of it maybe, or they deny it flat out. So now you're paying out of your pocket all this money that you saved your entire life. Then you have to get a second on your house. Why? Well, because you got to survive this. You got to get through this, right? Cancer treatment's expensive. Brain surgery is expensive. Tumor removal is expensive. Okay. Gotta pay. So now you find yourself 75, 80 years old. You actually have absolutely zero money left. You have a second on your house. Your mortgage is back up to where it was before you bought the house. And you are mad at what? At who's in? The Republicans have voted against health care repeatedly. Mm-hmm. They've tried to kill Obamacare 75 times. 75 times. And the reason that we're in a shutdown right now, just so you know, is because they're trying to kill it again. That's what they're doing. The Democrats aren't going to move because your health care, do you know how much money Ray and I pay in health care? Holy shit. And that's going to double?
We can't.
We can't. We have to do. What I would do at that point is I would just put money in a fund and go, well, when it happens, we're gonna have to pay. We're gonna have to get a cash price. And look for a Groupon. Maybe we can get a Groupon.
I was on the phone with my ENT the other day, and he started going off about it. And I'm sure he comes from a different perspective because he probably thinks that he gets screwed over too. But he was talking about how bad the healthcare system is.
Yeah.
And he was talking to me about concierge doctors. And I'm like, is that an instead of? He goes, no, you would still need the health care. But basically, you pay $4,000 or so to a doctor, concierge doctor. And he said, and for that, you get their cell phone number, basically. You can text or call them anytime. And they'll order tests or procedures, and then you still need your health care. I was like, well, how does that? And he goes, well, I guess it doesn't really benefit.
You know what that is? That's
Thank
a fucking. I got a guy. I got a guy. I got a guy.
For the
His
low price.
Flip. All right, I'm going to call you whenever I got it. I'm going to see what could this be. All right, give me some of that.
One thing I'm doing to support my immune system is I take AG1. I also take AGZ, which I have a story about.
Can I say
AG1, I just want to say about AG1, if you guys, you have got to try it, especially as we're heading into this cold and flu and virus
we've got the worst
season.
Guy in charge of our health ever. We've got a piece, as I said,
support your immune system
piece of
with
pepperoni
AG1.
running our healthcare system.
AG1 is just a powder. You take a scoop, you put it in a shaker, you can throw it in your smoothie. You can do it however you want. It tastes good, so you can take it by itself. It's got probiotics, prebiotics, whole food source superfoods, enzymes to support gut resilience. Really helps with gut health, can confirm. Adaptogens, you guys love
You
those.
have had a huge change in your. I didn't even think about it because it went away. But you've had a huge change in your gut because of AG1. AG1, people, I took it this morning. I always mix in a scoop of protein in it, and then I actually use creatine in it and mix it all up and drink it. And it tastes so good between the chocolate protein and the AG1.
Yeah,
it's
that does taste good.
It's like it's really good. I down it.
It's got a tropical taste, so it is good with chocolate.
About 20 minutes later, I have a weird sense of calm come over me. That's just me. I don't know how you're going to react to it. I will say this. That acidic thing I get when I have coffee in the morning goes away after AG1. So I know it helps my gut. AGZ, on the other hand. Wow.
Yeah, we're both kind of blown away by AGZ.
To the point where I said, we have to buy some more of this.
You did. You did just say we're almost out of it. We need to get it. AGZ is now their nighttime ritual powder. Love the routine of it. It tastes like an herbal hot chocolate because I do mine with hot water in a mug. Comforting, tastes like you're having a treat, and actually works. And I can't believe it. So last night I didn't take it. I fell asleep. I actually fell asleep on my own. It was incredible. And I woke up at 3:00 this morning as usual.
Thank you, perimenopause.
I stayed up. Thanks, babe. I stayed up thanks. I stayed up until 6 a.m. when I thought, oh, I didn't take AGZ. And so I went and got AGZ at 6:00 this morning. And that's the last thing I remember.
Same
Can't
story.
believe it.
Happened to me last night.
Really?
It says on the package, take it 90 minutes before bedtime.
It does.
And I was closer to it.
Yeah.
And I was like up late working on something. And I'm like, I got to go to bed. I don't have time. I've already missed my AGZ window. And then I couldn't fall asleep.
That makes no sense.
I know.
You just said.
I know. And then, from now on, I'm just going to take it no matter what. Because then I took it. And then within like 20 minutes,
I don't remember anything after that. 3 hours prior, I was just laying in bed like this.
After it.
I didn't.
Like I slept deep.
Deep sleep. I woke up like, what?
You just had a colonoscopy.
Why the hell did I not do that before bed?
Is it natural propofol? No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying.
It does not have melatonin. It's melatonin free. So some people have a weird reaction to that. It used to give my mom really vivid, as she said, technicolor dreams about oatmeal and weird inanimate things. But it has magtine, magnesium, L-threonate, lemon balm, saffron, like stuff like that. Like overall, this company uses really high quality ingredients.
Honestly, when I get a mug, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, I
feel
love
like
it.
I'm having like it's like I'm a little kid having a hot chocolate before I go to sleep. I like it.
Go to drinkag1.com/Titus. You'll get a free welcome kit with an AG1 flavor sampler, because they have flavors now, and a bottle of vitamin D3 plus K2 when you subscribe. That's drinkag1.com/Titus. You'll get all of that stuff. The welcome kit has a bunch of things in it, and you'll get all of that plus the dropper of D3K2 when you first subscribe. drinkag1.com/Titus.
I'm pretty sure the ingredients on it are Donovan's first album.
Yeah, it's all
Yes.
saffron.
Mellow
There's some
yellow.
mellow yellow in it.
There's some
Yeah,
season
I
of the
didn't
witch.
know who that was. I was like, who is that?
Can I? It's him and I. It was a joke for him and I. We raised it.
Anybody 60s.
A UPS plane crashed.
That was crazy. That looked insane. They're on takeoff.
Death toll is now up to 11.
Yeah.
UPS was flying a 34-year-old MD-11 plane, but that's all part of this bigger story, is that the FAA has announced it's reducing air traffic if the shutdown doesn't end by Friday.
And going into it, because of the Doge cuts,
You sure
Like-
you don't want to drive to Tacoma?
I mean, I think that's quite a long drive.
I'll look it up.
I'm going to look it up. Los Angeles to Tacoma. It just gives me flights. And then 1,100 miles, 18 hours.
it's doable.
I do 7 to the cabin.
Yeah, that's a lot less than 18.
What's another 9?
Right. Well, that's still not
Rather, right?
18. No,
We'll go
not
You gotta
the
stop for
answer.
gas.
We'll
Come
stay-
on.
11
we'll
11 more.
We'll go up on the coast, and halfway we'll stay in Monterey, and then we'll just keep going.
You know, we have a show tomorrow night.
Ah, fuck. All right.
No, he didn't. He did not know that. I'll get him there, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, but the planes may not. Well, we are in the shutdown continuing. Trump was weird today. Trump. It's so funny how to watch
Yeah,
this
what did he
guy fail. He's so used to failing that he drops into an excuse instantly.
Yeah.
There's
Not
no.
me.
Yeah,
Wilson
there's
on
no.
the
Yeah,
ballot.
yeah, he goes.
They are saying
This is obviously really bad for the Republicans.
you dipshit.
You're the head of the Republicans. What do you
He has preemptive excuses
Yeah.
for everything.
always deny? Always
They're
deny.
saying it's because I wasn't on the ballot. They are they? Who are they?
Who are they?
Well,
Who's
and-
this they person?
Well,
But also, you were on the ballot because you endorsed the other people.
Who got their asses
Who-
handed to them?
It was a rout.
Yes. People
It
don't-
was like
by the way-
9 to 11 point spread.
No, there was one that was 18. You guys, this wasn't one of those 49 to 51
Mhm.
wins. It was like 62 to
Mhm.
like 4 to 38. It was crazy. That doesn't add up. That doesn't add up. Don't do the math on it. It's 104%. Shut up.
I still look at the number and I'm like, who are these fucking people
Yeah,
who are
exactly.
voting for
No matter
this
what
asshole?
the number is. No, yeah, you know.
He's calling Mondani
Communist?
communist. Yes.
He said the other reason was because of the shutdown. But,
Mhm.
and we were talking about this before, he's blaming the Democrats for the shutdown. But the Democrats won.
Yeah.
So
None of it.
he-
Stop trying to make it.
He fucking diarrhea's out of his ass, both sides.
They don't care, though.
But nobody,
There's only one side to your
nobody
ass.
believes the Democrats are
He has a vagina. So maybe it's,
His neck vagina?
Oh, you mean that way?
yeah, that way, forward and backward.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I was.
That's
I'm
the
very
dance,
literal.
Because,
I picture side,
no, I think it's
front, back.
He has front butt. His front butt backward.
Also, the diaper is a
It's-
360. I
I
did
don't
leave.
want to picture that
No,
ever
That's what I
again.
just did. The diaper.
We're gonna be
Somebody
sick.
wrote-
a donut.
You know,
With the arrows.
that's in his pants. His health is getting really bad.
Oh, he's got like
His-
a catheter.
His
or
face is
something.
starting to slide off his skull a little bit. Like there's that picture of him. Just, I think he had a mild stroke.
Oh, he does. Yeah, there's something going on with his right side.
Is that good? Wow,
yeah,
it's
it's pretty good.
like,
You got a really sharp. You got the side
Yeah.
right.
He has to like settle into
I'm
it.
fine.
Yeah, you gotta like. I can see the. Put
I'm
it on fit, bud.
6'2". I'm 6'2". I'm 185 pounds. Man.
Oh God. Oh God.
Brad up to call it the double jerk. What do you stop dancing? Don't
Seriously.
quit doing the double jerk off.
Self-awareness.
But
you know,
it's
you
very-
have to think that we're how many days into the shutdown now?
35.
And all of those federal employees that are not being paid,
Christmas is coming.
Christmas is coming, but also
Thanksgiving.
breakfast is coming.
Yeah, no shit.
They have kids that are hungry and there's no end in sight. And I'm tired of them. You guys cannot blame everything on the Democrats.
No, it's not. Well, you can't.
Because I can show you a video where Donald Trump says the fault of a shutdown lies with the president.
Yep.
And so Republicans, you hold every branch. You hold all, you got them all. They're all yours.
Yeah.
And your leader of the House is the one refusing to start sessions. He's now said they aren't going to come back till January.
And just want to point something else out.
So let me just make the point.
Go ahead.
My whole point is that what is. You have to like actually acknowledge what is. And what is the Republican leader of the House has said they will not come back until January, which means he is blocking any possibility of ending the shutdown until January.
Yep. Wow. Yeah, if you guys don't understand it, if you think this is going to get handled, it's not. Here's the other thing about all the Democrats are currently in Washington. The Democrats are showing up every day. They're saying, come back. Guess who's all home in their home districts? All the Republicans. So they're not even trying because guys, listen, you have to be very clear. Our president was best friends with a pedophile, period. He was sued by a woman who said she was raped by Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein at 13 years old. I want you to know that if Adelita Gravala, it's a tough one to pronounce.
She's elected to the House.
She's elected in Arizona. If she gets sworn in, she's the 218th vote to release the Epstein files. On top of that, Jack Smith is making big noise.
Yalva?
He's starting to make big noise about all the documents case and the January 6th case. Jack Smith is starting to talk some mad shit.
Whatever happened to wrestler McGropeystein?
Mom? What?
Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan?
In the House. The guy
Wrestler.
with the
Jim Jordan.
really
Jim
soft
Jordan.
water
Jim Jordan.
hair.
Jim Jordan. Soft water hair, yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Jim
People
Jordan.
with soft water hair. I feel so bad for him. Jim Jordan. He's trying to start a conspiracy about Jack Smith. He is now calling for the subpoena of a bunch of telephone records to try and prove that Jack Smith was spying on Republicans. So he's busy again trying to make up some shit.
Just to be clear, Jack Smith, because of the president had stolen top secret nuclear documents and was keeping them at his house, got subpoenas and got search warrants, and probably was let tap. Jack Smith does shit by the book.
Well, you know,
he tapped people's phones.
He's begging them to let him testify before Congress.
Yeah, he wants them to be alive.
The FBI spies on the mob, and that is wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
These criminals, they're having their phones tapped, and they can't crime. Listen, in America, it's the First Amendment. You should be able to crime freely. No.
It's already been debunked, but he is demanding telecom records, trying to prop up a Jack Smith conspiracy theory that they will all buy into. Jordan Klepper will interview them in parking lots, and they will say this right after they say Hunter Biden again.
But this comes down to, and this I'll say it again, it tracks back to Reagan. Reagan stopped our education department in the 80s. He actually started dismantling it. W continued it with all that weird bullshit that W tried to do. And they continued to defund it. Then Trump came in, and we basically want to end the education department now. And so the dumber the people are, and I quote, Trump said it, I love the poorly educated. Because the poorly educated are so fucking poorly educated, they don't understand how to look shit up and find the truth. And because of that, we now have a group of people, and I feel bad for them, because they were fucked over by their government while they paid taxes. They didn't get their public school that they needed. They didn't get any help to go to college. So they ended up fucking digging ditches, working at McDonald's or whatever they're doing. And now they're mad that their place in life sucks. Well, you got fucked over by the Republicans from the time you were a child. Yeah. And now you're mad at who? Yeah, how come those people are doing well? Well, because they actually busted their ass, and now I bust my ass. I shouldn't have paid for. You don't understand. You were that person one time. How the fuck? A rising tide lifts all boats is such a great phrase.
Or a flood in Texas takes everybody away because they refused the demon money from Biden.
Remember that?
Those,
oh my God, I forgot all those kids got killed. Oh my
because
God.
They
camp got washed away.
Biden was like, I'm trying to help you build your system. Take this to build your system so your house doesn't float away.
No.
And they're like, nah, you're a demon. You're a
Biden
two-faced
gave
demon.
them, was it 16 or 18 million dollars to build an early warning flood system, so they could get before the flood killed people.
Yes.
And they were like, "Fuck you, man! We're giving it to the sheriff. He's going to buy a tank."
And he literally bought like gigantic Hummers for the police department.
They don't want us to take it. Nope. So we're taking it. Yep. Frank and Shayna. Go watch Frank and Shayna. This episode brought to you by Hungry Root. I love this company. It helps me eat healthy and not spend my life in the kitchen.
It also surprises us with some of this stuff.
A Christmas box filled. So you go to Hungry Root, you take the quiz, things that you like, things that you don't eat, things that you want to eat, snacks, whatever. You answer all these questions. It's pretty short. And then it will create a box for you that you can change. You can swap out things. But it is the most fun shopping on this website because it'll fill your pantry with healthier foods. They actually don't have any of the additives in their foods that European industrialized nations have banned as well.
Yeah,
but the U.S. has not.
The U.S., yeah, we're not. Because corporations.
Cha-ching.
You can go gluten-free, dairy-free, high protein, gut health. You can just answer those questions in the Smart Quiz and Smart Cart. Holy crap. Smart Cart Quiz. Smart Cart Quiz. It's hard to say. Thank you.
Smart Cart Quiz?
Say it.
Smart Cart Quiz.
Say it.
Smart Cart Quiz.
Go.
Smart Cart Quiz.
Thank
yeah,
you.
there is better. He's an ass kisser. He's an ass kisser.
They screen out over 200 additives, including high fructose corn syrup and other nasty things like
you
that.
Can eat healthier. Good.
Like you need to eat like most industrialized nations eat. Exactly. I loved one box that we did. I let them pick, and then the next one right after I picked to see what I liked better. I kind of liked when they picked because we fell in love with new foods.
Yeah, we found cool stuff.
We really did. And you can go like there's some things that are kind of pre-made for you. So you've got all these really cool grab and go things in the fridge like pad thai or grilled veggies with chicken turkey tenderloin or whatever. But also like hummus. And then in the pantry like turkey sticks and graham crackers and what else did we get? We were just like so many like Himalayan popcorn. And so you have all these things that you can grab and go. And then they had like some 5 minutes or less meals that we made that you love. So also super fun at holiday time. I can't believe that we're in holiday time already. Less time for grocery shopping. So Hungry Root kind of takes care of it for you. And when all those annoying family members come, you've got all this great stuff for them to eat and shut up. Take advantage of our exclusive offer.
She's in the Christmas spirit. You heard?
Yeah.
You really heard she's in the Christmas
For
spirit.
a limited time, you can get 40% off of your first box plus a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/Titus. Use promo code Titus. That's hungryroot.com/Titus. Promo code Titus. You'll get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life.
Smart Cart Quiz. Smart Cart Quiz.
Oh man. Smart Cart Quiz. Well, now I can say it. Smart Cart Quiz.
It is not a fun one. It's definitely it's
a
Smart
she
Cart
sells
Quiz.
she sells on the
I'm
Smart
always
Cart
looking
Quiz.
ahead too, and so I'll read and I'll be saying that while I'm looking at the next stuff. And you can't do that with. There's another one that I screw up every time.
It's like informational or something.
It's on Mando, right?
Yeah,
I combine two words into one every freaking time. Dick Cheney died.
We find it cute. Yep, leave it at that. By the way, in case you wanted some good news.
I mean, I don't dance on people's graves, but I do find it interesting.
His grave would be really big bubble, hard to dance on. A fat guy.
He wasn't fat anymore.
He wasn't?
No, but
someone wrote Dick Cheney died. Man, that hit me like a shotgun to the face.
I do remember when we thought he was the pinnacle of evil in politics.
Yeah.
And now that seems laughable.
And
He actually spoke out against Trump.
he really was. He gave Halliburton no bid contracts on the Iraq war. And he was the head of Halliburton. He was on the board of Halliburton.
Oh.
He was one of the most until Trump. He was the most corrupt politician we had.
He's got a rap sheet.
Yeah, he was horrible.
And a death count. He's got a death
He's got a
count.
big death count, man. He's like Rumsfeld, man. I would put him in the same category as some of these guys.
I hope he repented.
I think does it count on your deathbed? I guess it does, doesn't it? That's the loophole of the Bible.
Sure.
Yeah, if you accept Jesus,
that's Catholics for
three,
you.
Really
you're
mean
dying
it.
in 3, 2. I accept Jesus 1.
Yeah.
You got
All
all
right,
right.
come on,
Speaking of
Yeah,
which,
evil
before
fuck.
we go, we will be in Tacoma this weekend together,
Yep.
Thursday through Saturday. Little Andy Rivers, who was on last week, is going to be hanging out with us this weekend. I do just want to say that I think it's important to, if you don't understand the impact of what is happening with the shutdown and the food aid being cut. I know for some of us, it can seem like a distant idea. And so you can go, my sinuses are so bad. Can you hear it? It's like brutal. You can go to CASA, go online and search CASA and volunteer to become a CASA, because now more than ever, we need that, talking about shaping kids' futures, these kids that can either be breaking into your house in the middle of the night or
starting a company.
or changing other people's lives because they want to give back. My kiddo, my very first case assignment, on Friday, her resource parent called me on Thursday to ask, I know, I'm so excited, to ask for advice on something with her. And I was like, me? You're a psychiatric nurse, me? And I said, what's going on with her?
It was eyeliner tips.
Yeah, exactly. Lashes. I said, why doesn't she have her ID yet? It's so important to get these kids their social security card, a state issued ID. Like, these are things that a lot of kids in the dependency system don't have. And she said, well, did she tell you she went again? And she had a panic attack and couldn't even start the test 6 times. And so I said, I have an idea. Can you go tomorrow? And she said, well, yeah, I have a couple hours free. So I said, I want to meet you there, because I have a feeling if I'm there, it's not going to happen. And because I'm like the cool friend, that's mom.
Yeah.
And so she
Big
wouldn't,
Sister Ray.
she wouldn't want to fail in front of me, you know? So I meet her there, and they're already there. Another foster kid and resource parent and my kiddo. And she had told the angry DMV lady that she couldn't start yet. She was waiting for someone. So I walk up and she sees me across the DMV and her whole face lights up. It shatters my heart in half every time. And she just smiles and she reaches out and she hugs me. And I was like, okay, kid, you got this. You know these answers. She knew them better than I did, and better than you and I. She beat both of our score. And she goes in, she's like, okay. She goes in, and like 10 minutes later, she walks out, and I looked at her and she just gives me a thumbs up. And you know me, I start screaming across the DMV, like, whoa, you did it. And she's just smiling. She's so proud. And man, seeing this kid have this win, I have not seen her this proud of herself. It was like she needed a win. She got a win. It changed her whole being. It was crazy. We went to Starbucks after to celebrate. And there's a new foster kid in the home, and these kids are so matter of fact about stuff, like he was like, well, I just was in an STRTP for a year, which is what they call group homes now. And I said, how was that? And he said, it was interesting. Cause they're pretty violent, pretty scary a lot. And, I said, are you in family reunification? And he said, it's been terminated for my mom. And my father doesn't want me. And it's just like,
So people imagine being someone, if you got, listen, we're all looking for what can we do to help? I mean, I think some of us, and kindness always works.
and why does CASA need it now more than ever?
because Trump actually slashed all their funding. So all these
100%.
kids that were had some guidance and help, they got the money. So Ray volunteers at CASA. It doesn't take that long. She has to write a report once in a while, and she gets to spend time with this kid and help this kid become a better person.
We have court this week.
You want to actually get rid of your anxiety. You want to get rid of stuff that bothers you. You want to stop whining about stuff. Become a CASA, because now you're changing lives and you walk into the world with like a light around you. It's
we have a massive waiting list too.
Yeah. I also want to point something out about this shutdown. So a lot of people think, the government employees aren't getting paid. Well, let's be clear. Those guys aren't getting paid, which means they're not putting their money in the bank, which means they're not depositing their checks, which means they're not going to the store to buy food, which means that companies aren't making money, which means the banks don't even have any money. They're not paying their mortgage, so they're going to get foreclosed on, which is going to actually ruin the housing market, which is going to actually, farmers are getting fucked over because they actually lost all their contracts with China for soybeans, so they don't have any money putting in the banks. The banks are getting shaky. They just put $120 billion into the banks last week just to keep them liquid. That happened last week.
That doesn't sound scary at all.
At all. So what this asshole does on the daily basis is he sets it's not that he just does one thing. He clicks one domino and the whole fucking thing comes down. We have the dumbest, most corrupt criminal asshole running our country right now. And he's surrounded by sycophants and other criminal assholes. So you guys got to start thinking beyond what he did today. Think about what it causes, because this government shutdown thing, on top of that, I have to get on a plane tomorrow. Guess what I'd love? I'd love those guys to be getting paid.
Yeah.
And
fully staffed.
It's terrifying.
It's terrifying. It's
the people that are there to screen for your safety and security. A lot of them have taken gig jobs.
Yeah, this guy's gone.
Yeah.
Now
now they're not
looking for the
sleeping
bomb
because
in your
they're
bag.
serving at night to put food on. It's the dumbest thing ever. And look at the government website. I just want you to see whitehouse.gov has a countdown clock.
What the fuck?
And it says Democrats have shut down the government.
Is this an episode of 24? What the fuck is this?
Scroll down. It's got Americans don't agree with Democrats' actions. So again, I say to you, Republicans hold all three branches, and the House leader just said they're not coming back in session until January.
Let me just lay this out for me and his dumb people. So the Republicans have the House. So it means that they get a vote, that they could vote to do anything they wanted to because they have the majority.
Yep.
They have the Senate.
Correct.
Which means they could vote
get
and
things
have
passed.
More, they get things passed right now. They could kill the filibuster if they wanted to open it up.
He wanted to, but he didn't.
They have the Supreme Court 6-3, and they have the presidency.
Yep. Ding.
And it's the Democrats' fault.
Yes. Ding. You got it.
That's like a fucking magic trick.
And I'll say it again.
What?
Mike Johnson just said they're not coming back in session until January.
So
He's more interested in protecting pedophiles and child sex traffickers, potentially, than he is helping everyday normal Americans.
I know this is a tiny thing, but what website is this now?
Whitehouse.gov. It violates the
that's
Hatch
not
Act.
heritage.
This is the White House
That's
website
the fucking
that
White
he's
House
fucking
website.
using
That
as a
we pay
partisan
for.
weapon.
That's a violation of the Hatch Act.
Yeah.
No other fucking
Ever.
Jesus Christ.
Not in a million
The
years.
Hatch Act prohibits federal employees from
domains.
using their government positions and resources for partisan political
Did
activities.
you see what he did to the White House?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's an asshole. We've never had a bigger dick. Like, and he did it without asking anybody. We just that one day people were like, the news was like, "Hey, there's fucking cranes at the White House," and they just started ripping it.
You could say that at the end of every terrible thing. And then did you see what he did to the White House?
We are fucked.
Holy shit!
But I will say this. So I'll leave on a high note. Keep screaming sanity, people, because that's what happened yesterday. People got up, they got in line, they didn't give a shit. They tried to send monitors to polling places, and it didn't work. The ICE is getting confronted on the street. I don't know where it's going to go. If you know history, it doesn't go to a good place. But yesterday we won a battle. We won a battle for America and democracy. Keep doing that. Keep screaming sanity. Sanity or sanus? Sanitize your hands too.
Sanity. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Not bad advice.
Scream sanity.
And keep your
for
hands clean. It's actually not bad
For
advice.
myself, to love you, especially with fucking RFK running our healthcare.
Yeah,
For
there's
God's
that.
sake, scream sanity and sanitize.
Yes. Now there's going to be a little cursive addition on our logo.
For myself, the lovely bombshell right behind her. Later.
Peace out.
Go to Tacoma this week, guys. It's going to be 5 shows. Killer show.